Welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rhonda Lawnert.
And I'm Chuckalicious Chuck Williams.
And joining us today, Mr. Adam Rubin. He's the Vice President at the Economic Security Project. American is a nation of procrastinators. Our tax returns prove it. An estimated 1/3 of Americans will wait until the last minute to do their taxes. That's according to a recent study by IPX. In 2024, 28% don't know when the tax filing deadline is this year. Most procrastinate because they don't think they'll get a refund, and 25% state the process is too complicated and stressful. But a new program from the IRS is helping out. This year, the IRS is launching direct file in 12 states, allowing taxpayers in those states to file their tax returns for free directly through the IRS this season. Mr. Rubin, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Mr. Rubin, tell me exactly what is direct file.
It's a new tax filing website, a free and simplified tool from the IRS to help you file your taxes. No one loves having to prepare their taxes, but at least you shouldn't have to pay to get it done, right? So that's why we're excited about IRS Direct File. If you like using a local tax preparer or using commercial tax prep software, you still can. But if you'd like to be able to file your taxes from your phone or your computer for free, usually in less than an hour, now you've got a new tool to do that with IRS Direct File.
Now, tell us who is eligible to use Direct File.
It's a pilot this year, so it's available to folks in 12 states, including Texas. It's for people with simple tax filing situations, so employees who get their taxes returned, their income returned on a W-2 tax form. It doesn't necessarily cover contractors or gig workers, but we expect it's likely to be expanded in future years to more tax situations, more states, and more tools to help people claim refunds that they're eligible for, like the child tax credit and earned income tax credit. In fact, Economic Security Project's analysis finds that when this is built out in a few years, nationally it could save people $11 billion a year in time saved and tax prep fees saved. Here in Texas, that's $1.7 billion a year in savings, including $700 million in filings fees saved. So that's real money back in working middle-class families' pockets.
Who will direct file help the most, and what's the direct impact to taxpayers in our state?
You know, the average taxpayer spends $150 and 9 hours preparing their taxes, and most people would rather pay their bills than pay TurboTax. So I think that's why this idea is so popular. 88% of voters across party lines support the idea of the IRS creating a website like this that's free, easy, and secure as a way to file their taxes for free.
Now, just exactly and specifically, direct file, who is that going to help the most?
I think it's going to help people who don't want to spend a couple of $100s paying to get their taxes done, for sure. I also think it's going to help lower income and middle class people who are missing out on tax credits that they're eligible for. 1 in 5 people who are eligible for the child tax credit or earned income tax credit don't get it today because the process of tax filing can be tricky. So I think this is going to put a lot of money back in working families' pockets.
And you mentioned that this was, for simple programs or tax plans or whatever. And you also mentioned just having possibly contract workers and things, people like that would be able to use it in the future. What else would be included, hopefully, in the future for this program?
I think more states, more tax filing situations, so most people will be able to use this tool. I also think we'll see the IRS start to fill in some of the information for you. They already know how much you made. Your employers reported it to them. So they'll be able to fill that in for you, and you'll be able to file your taxes for free and in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've never understood the concept of you want me to pay for my own money.
Right.
I've never gotten that. I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. Mr. Rubin, where can they go for more information?
People can go to check their eligibility and get more information at directfile.irs.gov. You can start the process of filing your taxes right there. And if you have questions, you can actually chat with a real live IRS employee. Talk to a human rather than some AI chatbot and get your questions answered.
Oh, that's good. That's the key. Yeah, that's a big key. The Economic Security Project is a partner in the Coalition for Free and Fair Filing, which supports the Internal Revenue Service's efforts to create a free online direct tax filing tool. The group's mission is to ensure all U.S. taxpayers can easily file tax returns and get the tax credits they deserve by safeguarding and expanding the IRS Direct File program. Mr. Rubin, thank you so much for your time today, and the deadline's right around the corner.
It sure is. Thanks so much for having me.
Anytime. Have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right. But yeah, I've never understood the idea of you're going to charge. I've seen people cash a check and they take 1-2%. Like, that's my money.
Right.
You do nothing.
You made me touch your check, and you made me type this in.
The IRS, and it has over the years, it's gotten easier. But remember the old, what was it, 1040 easy form?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the good old days, because it took 2 minutes to file that. But you always got to go over a hump. So.
Hey, David, just out of curiosity, didn't the IRS at one time, and this has been some years ago, fill out your tax form for you for free?
I don't ever remember that. Not my tax thing. No, I couldn't speak before I said, but no, not mine.
No, it seems like I can remember that they would do your taxes for you, you know? But
and this is maybe you have a more complicated situation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you got some different things, and it's better be safe than sorry.
right.
I'm not saying no. I don't like the rapid refund program. I never have liked that.
No.
I'm not saying you shouldn't go to a trained professional, because they're just going to they're going to do them and file them directly to that. That's basically what a tax preparer does.
Mm-hmm.
It does the instant file, but the anticipated refund thing, I've just never gotten. Just never thought, well, okay, I can wait 2 days or a week, because the turnaround on taxes now is about a week.
Is it?
Most people, yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Most people, if they direct file with the IRS, it's about a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
not bad.
If it's a simple one, if you're up to date and don't know anything, it should be pretty quick. So I don't hear of anybody getting audited anymore. When's the last time you heard of somebody getting audited?
It's been a few years.
It's been years. Yeah. So I ain't heard of anybody getting an audit here in the last 5 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty simple process, but it's coming up fast. Talking to some of the accountants in the building and some of the tax preparers, that a lot of people, it's really kind of snuck up on them.
Right.
And a lot of extensions
Always
you
does.
filed. Yeah. There's some. Yeah, it always does. Always does. Always comes back to get us.
Nobody wants to deal with that.
I know, yeah, once a year. And also what complicates the matter is state taxes. That's one reason why Texas is so great. It's because you don't have to pay state taxes. that makes it a little bit better. So
You'll pay tax on everything else, but not that,
But might as well, yeah, that's it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more chat right here on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2.